What's the deal? What's the deal, YouTube? How's it going? Just kind of gonna fucking, just kind of want to talk, I guess. I guess it's probably about time. I seriously think we're probably already in a civil war, if not one starting extremely soon. I think this whole COVID mask thing is a little deeper than what we're all being told or whatever. I think there's more to it, and I think it's now, man. It's like AI is literally here running things. Like, who do you think decisions made at these technical monopolies like Google and Facebook and all that shit, all those, I don't even think humans make those decisions anymore. I think it's just goes straight to robots. Like the what you know the reviews of your YouTube channel or anything. I mean, the whole idea of YouTube was a fucking beautiful thing, man. Just put a camera in somebody's hand and they can broadcast and somebody can pick it up. That's almost perfect. It's almost free speech. If you work hard, you can build your platform and get your message out there, which is so cool. But now there's definite censorship going on. I mean, it's fact. It's happening right now, like right now. And I see my friends, my colleagues, just falling into this, and they're not even caring, they actually believe what's on the news, when it's, I mean it's such an easy, it's so easy to see the link between these greedy fucking companies and their political agendas. I mean, it's not a fucking hard, it's not a hard leap to take, you know what I mean? And I just think people are too comfortable. That's part of this whole beast system that everyone's bought, and so everyone's bought and paid for already with their job, with their status in life, right? You have and the more, they're slowly taking, these little rights away from people. Like, I think of people like like my parents or their friends and stuff like that. They've already have their houses bought and sold, or bought and paid for, or whatever. And they don't want to be kicking up a fuss if somebody tells them to wear a mask and they say that, oh well, you're going to harm somebody from doing it. Well, they have the time to actually research this shit, but everyone's distracted by this fucking election, which is a big powder keg in itself. I don't know, man. I didn't think this would happen in my time. I grew up fucking in the 70s. Like, I was a kid in the 70s. I was a teenager in the 80s, and I was a young man in the 90s. And I just saw all that shit happen, man. And my grandmother was 100 years old, and she just passed. She probably passed in the fuck. Okay, the first case of COVID was right close to it was some fucking old folks home, and that's where my grandma was in, but she was in the other one, but it was up in the same area. And my grandmother died, and then bang, COVID came in, and we weren't able to have her funeral or anything. My grandma was over 100 years old, and just, man, just the change. Like, I could just only imagine the fucking shit she's seen. But anyways, it's yeah, man. I think we're getting into a scary time. I really do. I am kind of a bit of a conspiracy paranoid theorist guy, but on the other hand, people are getting attacked. They're not wearing a mask, and we're having a big rally about not wearing we shouldn't even be having this discussion. Like, seriously, people should have their rights. If you want to wear a fucking mask, you wear one, but you should at least we should at least have the real facts. You know what I mean? The actual facts of what's going on, but we don't. We get told what's, you know, what we're supposed to be told. It's like we're naughty little children. You know, like I walked into the pub yesterday and I went to buy some ciders, and I'm like, listen, there's this um, Liberty Talk Canada rally going on, and it's, you know, it's all about freedom and the right to say no to this mask thing, and the right to proper real information. And the first she said to me, the lady, she's like, well, I'm pro mask, you know, just right like that, like just looking at me like I'm a criminal. Like, fuck me, man. And there's all sorts of people wearing this shit, and kids, and it's just, I just never thought I'd see it.